Hey guys, welcome to Wrestle Kingdom. Latest news. Seth Rollins said Travis Scott took advantage of Cody Rhodes. Dwayne Johnson The Rock said that he will see everyone down the road. Latest updates on Tribal Chief Roman Reigns' return. John Cena is returning to WWE on next week's episode of WWE Raw on Netflix to face Cody Rhodes. AEW wrestlers say that he is done with AEW wrestling and so much more. During a recent interview with WFAN, Seth Rollins commented on Travis Scott slapping Cody Rhodes. He said, "I have mercy on Travis Scott. That is not a man that needs to be in a wrestling ring with these giant humans. No offense to him, but he is a cruiserweight, brother. He can wrestle Rey Mysterio, maybe. He doesn't know what he's doing in there. He just whacked him in the side of the head, gave him a big old bruise, busted him open. Just awful. If Cody gets his hand on him, it's done and dusted. Cody isn't like Braun Strowman or Andre the Giant. He is not massive guy, but he dwarfs Travis Scott. If he can get through Travis' team of people, it's game over for him. Cody is a very nice guy. I won't speak on his behalf, but he has an undercurrent of frustration in there, especially when he gets taken advantage of in a situation like that. Absolutely." Dwayne Johnson The Rock says you will see us around very soon. During this week's episode of WWE Raw on Netflix, Dwayne Johnson The Rock posted a video titled "The Final Boss's Point of View, Cody Rhodes' Defiance, and John Cena's Heel Turn, WWE Elimination Chamber 2025" on Twitter and also on his YouTube account. The video featured footage from WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event, and Dwayne Johnson The Rock expressed that he enjoyed playing the final boss, teasing that he will see everyone around down the road. Latest updates on YTC, your Tribal Chief Roman Reigns' return to WWE. During WWE Monday Night Raw main event steel cage match between CM Punk and Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns appeared, dragging Seth Rollins out of the cage to attack him. By proxy of Rollins escaping the cage, he won the match by default, but would suffer a beatdown as a measure of revenge on Seth Rollins. That's what he did to original Tribal Chief at Royal Rumble 2025 last month. Roman Reigns attempted to injure Seth Rollins on steel steps in similar fashion, but officials came out and stopped him, only for Roman Reigns to turn his attention to CM Punk, who was being consoled and checked by Paul Heyman. WWE Raw ended with Roman Reigns standing tall and a clear message that these three are going to some serious damage to each other when they inevitably clash at WrestleMania 41. Latest updates on John Cena's return to WWE next week's episode of WWE Raw. During this week's episode of WWE Raw, Cody Rhodes delivered a powerful message on this week's episode, addressing John Cena ahead of their showdown on WrestleMania 41. He began by stating that Cena wasn't present at the show, then expressed that while he understood John Cena's decision to align with Dwayne Johnson The Rock, he took issue with Cena's positive social media post. Cody Rhodes said that John Cena is a naive child and in need of a discipline. He concluded by dismissing John Cena's pursuit of the 17th World Championship as a delusional fantasy and reminded the crowd that he, Cody Rhodes, is now true captain of WWE. It was later announced that Cody Rhodes and John Cena will be coming face to face on next week's episode of WWE Raw. WWE tweeted, "Next Monday on Raw, Cody Rhodes and John Cena will be in the same ring for the first time since Elimination Chamber when Raw on Netflix comes to Brussels, Belgium." WWE's internal reaction to Bianca Belair and Naomi's SmackDown segment. During Naomi's segment with Bianca Belair last week on SmackDown, Naomi confessed to attacking Jade Cargill. Fightful Select is reporting that segment got rave reviews backstage, receiving heavy praise. One WWE staff member commented that it felt like first time Naomi had the opportunity to participate in a segment with substance, where she truly excelled. Bianca Belair also earned praise for her performance, as did Jade Cargill. The writing, production team, and camera work also received heavy praise. One employee privately shared their admiration of the camera work when Jade Cargill made her entrance. Several others also held segment in high regard. And it was also noted that there were no issues with Jade Cargill this week, amid previous reports that she had backstage heat. AEW superstar posted a cryptic message. Following Sunday night's AEW Revolution 2025 pay-per-view event, Eddie Kingston, who has been out of action with a knee injury since May 2024, wrote the following: "Love the highest elevation of understanding. I don't understand AEW anymore. After last night, why come back somehow?" Kevin Nash disagrees with comparison between John Cena's heel turn and Hulk Hogan's iconic heel turn in 1996. On her recent podcast, Kevin Nash said John Cena's heel turn doesn't feel big because everybody knows that John Cena is leaving WWE very soon. He also said John Cena's new look, like being very pale at Elimination Chamber, seemed too planned and didn't feel real. Kevin Nash thinks Hulk Hogan's turn was much more shocking and got a stronger reaction from the fans. Backstage news on a segment that was scrapped from Friday Night SmackDown episode. On this past Friday episode of WWE SmackDown, Cody Rhodes delivered a passionate promo about John Cena's turning on him at the Elimination Chamber Toronto, while Cody Rhodes was also scheduled for a backstage segment, but R-Truth it was ultimately scrapped. Fight for Select is reporting that the speculation backstage suggested that the segment could have undermined the seriousness of Cody Rhodes' promo. The previous week's backstage segment between Cody Rhodes and R-Truth, which focused on R-Truth idolizing John Cena, had been well received. WWE Monday Night Raw to air during the daytime over the next 3 weeks. WWE Raw will air in daytime in the United States for the next few weeks due to the company's European tour. During this time, the show will be broadcast live from Belgium and the UK. Netflix has also confirmed the schedule change. The latest on WWE status of Hikuleo and Lance Noah. Two potential members of the Bloodline were signed last year, but neither Lance Noah nor Hikuleo made their WWE debut thus far. Fight for Select is reporting that Noah has been sidelined due to injury and was expected to return around this time. On the other hand, Hikuleo has yet to be featured in any capacity, and there have been still no updates on his status or whereabouts. And now Monday Night Raw. The show kicked off with the main event Joe defeated Grayson Waller, and however, the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther was quick to ambush his WrestleMania opponent. Andrew Schultz and AJ Styles mocked Logan Paul. The New Day defeated Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio in a tornado tag match. WWE Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes called out John Cena. Raquel Rodriguez defeated Bayley in a Women's Intercontinental Title No. 1 Contenders match. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair disrespected the Women's Champion Io Sky, and Io Sky slapped Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Seth freaking Rollins defeated CM Punk in a steel cage match. And Tribal Chief Roman Reigns went on Rampage spearing Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more wrestling news and wrestling content.